Now if you do have a workshop and you can work inside, obviously you can just lean the bike against the wall while you're doing this, and if you're more fortunate to have a lift, you can do that. Now the reason I'm going to change it is because my main stand is now really rusty. I've painted it several times. What I'll do with this one is strip it all back, and if it's in good condition I'll keep it as a spare. But this is my second main stand. The first one snapped in half. In fact, it snapped in half twice, so I'm concerned that this is going to go the same way, and which is why I'm changing it. This is the main stand assembly that I've bought, and it's come complete. It wasn't as bright and shiny as you see it now. I have stripped it, cleaned it, sanded it down, and then painted it with 2 coats of Smooth Right. I looked into having it powder coated, and that's obviously a much more professional and long-lived finish. The trouble is, you have to dismantle it in order to have it powder coated, because powder coating would ruin the bearings, and that is incredibly difficult to do. So I decided, when I saw this come up, that this was the one for me. This is from a 1986 K75C. Mine is a K75, the only difference being there's a small headlight bearing. You can use the toolkit that came with the bike, which is there in the back of it. So that's the kit that came with the bike. Some of the things I've added to, put in my own spanners where I've lost the other ones. What you need is that Allen key, and you can use that tube as an extension handle to actually undo it. Right, so that's quite stiff to start with, but as soon as you've undone it, that undoes, and that's because I would have put lots of copper E's in it when I did this before. So all 4 bolts are now finger tight, so that I can just move those like that. So what I need to do now is just raise the stand off, take those bolts, and the thing will just drop off. Now I've kept it going for about 20 years, which is pretty good considering it was second hand when it went on there, but it really does need a bit of refinishing, and I should just strip this one all back down and clean it up and keep it as a spare. Rubber bungs are ready to go in, and I've just plastered them up with copper E's just to make it easier for them to go in and preserve them in situ. Now the 4 Allen headed screws that are holding on are really quite rusty, and if I'd have been thinking ahead I would have bought some new stainless ones, but I didn't actually know what size they were. So what I'll do with these is I'll clean them up, fit them and paint them with Smooth Right, and they'll last another 5 years or so. One thing to note is the position of this connecting rod, in that it comes in from the outside. On the other one, the rod's obviously been taken off and put back the wrong way round. If it is that way round, you cannot reconnect it, so that needs to come out and be put the correct way round. So I've reconnected the little pull rod, winding it in as far as it needs to be, and then all I need to do is then offer it up, put in the 4 bolts, put them in as far as I can with my fingers and then tighten them up. The trick with putting it back together is to get these two bolts in first. These are the ones nearest the tyre. Get them in as far as you can, then put the two back ones in that are at the front of the bike, and then put it onto the main stand, and then it all locates itself, and then it's easy to do up. If you don't do that, it's fighting against you the whole time. Last thing to do is just adjust the movement on the side stand. So you can see where I've got it, it doesn't quite make it. Go down there, take the stress off it, and just wind the turnbuckle in a few turns until it's in the right place.